Leute, herzlich willkommen zurück zu Part 24 von Pokémon Reborn. Die Brille ist auf. Jetzt können wir jetzt auch mit Lesen klappen. Ja, das letzte Mal haben wir das Van Halen Castle besucht, haben die liebliche Gossip Garde kennengelernt, den mysteriösen Radomus und die Maid des Schlosses Luna. Gossip Garde wurde daraufhin entführt. Wir haben durch eine Nachricht, die dort liegen gelassen wurde, erfahren, dass L, wenn den noch einer kennt, den Zeugen Jehovas Vertreter quasi, entführt worden ist. Der möchte Luna am Gegentausch dafür haben. Ja, dann sind wir einer Spur gefolgt und sind jetzt irgendwie in den Garten von Babylon gelandet. Keine Ahnung. Schauen wir uns doch mal um. Are you quite through with this, Jarad? Jarad? Oh. Al, what did you do to Gardevoir? Kennt Kane Al eigentlich? Der war doch nicht dabei, oder? Ich meine, die stehen schon 2-3 Minuten, aber die werden sich unterhalten haben. Please, do not defile this holy place with your unintelligible shouting. Al has done nothing to me. He has only freed me. Why is this so hard for you to believe? These heretics would not so much as believe in the Lord Arceus, even if it bestowed holy judgment right before them. Their minds are made up already based on fictions they heard prior. One cannot see truth without first questioning the eyes. Come, Gardevoir and Adrian, let us ascend. This is getting weird. It is strange. When I fell down here, I was certain I would be trapped and alone. But almost immediately, I saw a girl climbing up the cave wall. And then, Alan Gardevoir appeared. Sie hat ein Mädchen die Wand raufklettern sehen. Wer könnte das gewesen? Keine Ahnung. Und sie ist auch gerade eben was runtergefallen? Okay. Ja, selber schuld, Reborn. Investiert mal Geld in Straßenbau. Was ist denn mit euch? And now you all. Is this some kind of secret tourist spot? If so, I'm displeased with their customer service. Ja, jetzt war sie sauer, ne? Die war anscheinend angestellt. Klasse, Radomus. Klasse, wie du dich wieder aufführst. Wien. Holzfäller, du. Baba. Well, that is not at all what I meant, but okay. It seems they were able to open the door with the power of the amethyst pendant. If I heard concertly, do you, Sonny, not also possess the ruby ring? In that case, perhaps we can assess a different door. Ruby, dann wird es das blaue sein. Grün? Okay. Ja, schweres Rätsel. Und dann sprechen wir von Rätsel. Das sind 3 Statuen. Was muss ich da jetzt machen? Lesen wir erstmal die. Light becomes dark, as dark becomes light. Truth becomes hidden, twisted and lie. Each power its own seeks to impart itself unto the innocent heart. Those of the light speak only the truth. Those of the dark speak within lies. The divine will distinguish and ablaze sleuth the right from the wrong, the lies from the truth. Ja, bin ich super in sowas. Ich weiß nicht. Light. Und zwar Montano. Du bist dark. Okay, das ist verkehrt. Dann bist du Light und du bist dark. Merkt man das mal, dass ich rätsel? Merkt man das? Okay, das kann es auch nicht sein. Ich glaube, dass du Light bist. Du bist klein und schön. Ich lese mir nicht mal den Text durch. Dark und Dark vielleicht? Nee. Light? Wer ist jetzt was? Ich hab's schon wieder vergessen. Okay, wir lesen den Text. Ginger says, Montano always tells the truth. But Infernape has aligned with the darkness. Ich glaube, der ist Light. Montano says, Chimchar and Infernape both have succumbed to darkness. Dann ist der ein Lügner. Infernape says, Chimchar speaks in lies. Montfanos too is riddled with darkness. Ich raff das nicht. Seid ihr alle Light? Okay. Bruder. Light. Dark. Nee, also... Dark und der ist Light. Haha. War nicht geraten. Das habe ich jetzt natürlich technisch in meinem Kopf zusammengefasst und die Daten analysiert, wie ein Hochleistungsrechner. Versteht ihr nicht, versteht ihr nicht. So mein Ding. Okay, wo gehen wir jetzt hin? In den Purple Void oder wir gehen durch die Tür? Die Tür wollte es anscheinend. Alan Gardo have continued up to the area. He asked to take the ruby ring from you so that you can't follow us. Will you give it to me? Ich meine, wir kennen ihn ja nicht. Ah, vielleicht können wir uns die davon kaufen. Ich drück mal ja. Komm, einfach mal ja. Wir sind mal risky. Wir gambeln. Wow, what are you saying, Sonny? That belongs to Heather. You can't just give it away. Yes, you said something like that about the amethyst pendant too. It really doesn't seem like you're lying. But Al insists that they belong to him. And he did seem to know about them. These are all artifacts. It is not a simple matter of a single owner knowing their worth, or I'm sure several conflicts would have been solved already. I believe that. It's plain that they hold power. I had been wandering around down here for nearly an hour, yet I couldn't manage to open the doors at all without them. Just, what is this place? I believe that answer will become clear as we press forward. Which brings us back to the ring, huh? One of you is definitely lying to me, but who? I don't know what's up with Gardevoir, but Al kidnapped her from Radamus. Luna wants us to get her back. Yes, that Luna girl he keeps mentioning. Surely there's some way to prove one way or another. Elementary, my dear Adrian, allow me. Radamus der Frauenmann? Gentleman, wie im Buch steht. This is the ransom note left for me by Al. Please read it. The others can attest to the fact that it is not a forgery. To one randomous Van Halen, I have captured your precious gossip Gardevoir. Should you wish to see her again, you will return my daughter to me immediately, Al. If I were really so bad of a trainer as to warrant the hate that Gardevoir confesses, would I have followed her here? I'm not gonna lie, you didn't seem too happy to go at first. Yet here I am. None of this makes any sense. Right, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it. Or the tops, since we seem to be going up, but... Well, bottom, top, whatever. I'm a switch. Okay, jetzt hat er mich wieder. Again, I'm going to pretend that I didn't catch that. Also, jetzt mal, wenn jemand die letzte Episode nicht gesehen hat, ich fasse es mal komplett zusammen. Kane ist ein Charakter, der homosexuell angehaucht ist, tatsächlich. Und der bringt gerne mal Vergleiche in diese Richtung. Aber ich finde es immer so schön, wenn er es so beiläufig erwähnt. Und Radomo scheint das nicht zu verstehen. Unser Schachweltmeister oder was auch immer war. Er hat Turniere überall auf der Welt gewonnen. Wurde ja von Luna gesagt. Der rafft das nicht. Alright, let's go find out together. All of us, through the ruby door then. Sunny, would you do the honors as the ring bearer? Ja klar, Ruby sagtest du? Ja, nee, ich finde die Tür nicht. Gut, das war's dann mit dem Part. Ich breche ab. Was ist das jetzt hier? Da muss ich gar kein Rätsel lösen, aber... XP Candy XL, nice. Ich nehme mal das an, das Rätsel ist gelöst. Gut, dann Ruby, ne? Das ist ein schönes Geräusch, wenn du die Tür aufmachst. Und I'm fucked again. Gut, du bist definitiv dark, du bist sowas von light, du bist dark und du bist definitiv light. What the fuck? Okay, das ist eine Healing Station. Wir gucken, natürlich habe ich jetzt auch Livion dabei, der nicht EV trainiert ist, ne? Kann ich mal zeigen. Wunderbar, schönes Wesen hat er. Das ist wahr. Ah doch, den habe ich tatsächlich schon trainiert. Das ist nice. Aber der ist halt ziemlich minimalistisch angehaucht. Was uns zu dem Punkt gibt, XP kann ich also benutzen. Komm, ich donner die einfach mal 6 Stück rein. Level 54 kann ich immer benutzen irgendwie. Gut, dann save ich hier mal. Und wir gehen through aufs Dach mit dem verdammt hochleveligen Unknown. Und Xatu ist tatsächlich nicht mal so ein schlechtes Mon. Also auch kein gutes Mon, aber auch kein schlechtes. Komme ich da bei Ruby rein? Tut mir leid, wenn ich jetzt hier nochmal rumeier, aber ich möchte mir den Bereich tatsächlich mal gern ansehen. Bin durch Ruby gekommen, ne? Simulada, mega cooles Mod. Okay. Ich speichere jetzt einfach nochmal. Hallo. As I thought, the door to the innermost sanctum will not open without all 4 keys. So, Adrian, you failed to detain them. I think there are some questions that need to be answered, Al. This is a holy place. This is not the place for travelers such as those. Beyond this gate lies that from whose dreams our world unfolds. Behold, O unworthy ones, the birthplace of Arceus. For it is known that the god of Pokémon did create unto the earth all other species. Ich hab gedacht, das ist bei Mew. Hat Pokémon der Film mich angelogen? Was ist mit euch? But wherefore did the divine itself undertake its existence? For it is known that Pokémon are often found on voyage from space beyond our reach. Here upon our earth did a meteor crash, bearing upon it our Lord. Here in this sanctum doth that very meteor lie. Yet how vile it is that I should be buried so far beneath the filth known as Reborn City. My Lord, I beg your forgiveness for humanity's sin. Ignosco venia de faeco pizzamista. And yet, what if the door would open for us? What if Arceus could be born anew? For what might we use its holy power? If anything... Wie war seine Stimme? Jetzt habe ich vergessen. If anything can be said to be heretical, I believe you just named it. And what does a deceiver as you known of declaiming heresy? Isn't it ironic for you to say that with the Pokémon standing by your side? Radimus, I've had more than enough of your constant lying. Why don't you just admit that you did to poor Luna? Return Luna to me, and I'll return your Gardevoir. Die will doch gar nicht mehr. Ich weiß echt nicht, was zwischen den beiden war. Das ist, die sind so, Twilight, ne? Mögen sich mal, dann mögen sie sich nicht. Ich habe Twilight nie gesehen, ging es darum in dem Film. If Gardevoir even wants to go back. If we're going to consider the wishes of those whose custody is questioned, let us not ignore Luna's adamant wish to remain with me. Such a wish is born in falsehood. You control her mind to take her say such things. It is the only explanation. Really, what a foolish incursion. I know it's truthful, though. I was there when you did it. Radimus, you are an awful monster. I've always hated being your Pokémon. How long are you going to keep this up? Don't you even care about your Pokémon's feelings, Radimus? I'll second that question. You really don't seem affected by her words at all. A Pokémon like that? Why should I care? Oh, he says such cruel things. Es ist aber auch eine Opferrolle, dieses Gardevoir spielt, muss ich ehrlich sagen. Ich muss sagen, ich war ja mal in der Schule verpflichtet, eine Theatergruppe bei zu sein. Und selbst diese schauspielerische Leistung war auch der meinen ebenwürdig, sage ich mal. Adrian, please protect me from him. I want to believe it, but maybe Radimus really did brainwash Luna. He is jealous and two-faced swine who has no moral compass. Better no compass at all than one that points south. One of the best measures of a person's worth is how they treat those in their power. Your Gardevoir truly seems to resent you, Radimus. I cannot agree that she should be returned to you. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Adrian. The way you say that, it's not an apology at all. Perhaps it is better judged by those who met Gardevoir with Luna. You mean you're asking whose side we're taking? If you choose to view it that way. I don't know. You don't seem to care at all about Gardevoir, and you certainly didn't react when she was taken. You made jokes instead. On the other hand, Luna really seemed to want to stay with you, but that could just be a trick. And honestly, I had enough of being lied to after Ace. I don't get it at all. Sunny, what do you think? Wir beenden hier den Part, das ist zu schwer für mich. Ne, Quatsch. Kann ich zweimal den gleichen mit im Part bringen. Ja, jetzt denken wir mal nach. Ich bin grundsätzlich, auch wenn es der Pfeil schon mal auf L steht, bei Random, Bei random. Ich komme gleich zu Randomus. Und zwar, ich traue einfach Elle nicht über den Weg. Ich bin kein Feind der Kirche so. Bin selbst noch in der Kirche. Was heißt noch? Ich habe jetzt einfach nicht vor, auszutreten. Ich bin aber auch kein Gläubiger. Aber der ist so eine richtig zwielichtige Gestalt. Und wir sehen auch Bennett nicht. Keine Ahnung, was das für einer ist. Am Ende ist es doch ein Team-Media-Typ. Und Radomus ist ja bekanntlicherweise ein Schachspieler. Also ich glaube, der plant auch mal ein paar Schritte voraus, ne? Der wird nicht so eine Null sein wie ich im Schach. Deswegen gehe ich mit Radomus tatsächlich. Alright, I trust you on that one, Sonny. Very good. I'm relieved that I'm not the only one to whom this charade is transparent. Charade? What are you talking about? Ich muss dieses Wort auf Englisch lernen, das mache ich gleich mal nach dem Part. Adrian, your main reason for siding with Elle is the testimony of my God ever correct? However, that's a foolish basis. After all, you've never met her. But she's right there. Is she really? Elle? So, you knew all along, did you? What? Oh mein Gott, es ist Pink Gardener mit dem Dildo-Geräusch. Wait, that's... a Klumpen. It was a Dildo this whole time? Unlike the riddles in these ruins towers, light and truth do not always go hand in hand. As I'm sure our friend Adrian can attest to. Things don't nearly fit into black and white categories. Sometimes light can be even more blinding than darkness. And I, for one, think it would have been silly to be taken in by the dramatic confession of a false Pokemon. That's why I was uninterested. You are obstinate as ever, Radimus. Do not speak to me of blindness. Wait, your eyes? You're not... I once was. Ich meine, er war wahrscheinlich mit der Augen, anscheinend ist Elle blind oder sowas. Yet no sooner I did undertake a prayer to the Lord Arceus, did he bless me with my vision. I have followed his name ever since. Now I'm deemed to borrow his power. Can you feel it? The holy energy that charges this place. It emanates from the stone of Arceus. Ditto. Embrace the Lord's blessing. Take the energy into thyself. Primo oppressio oppressum magi fix für Schinken, Sahne, Soße. Aduro creo induex mai divinitus. Ich glaube, das habe ich ziemlich gut vorgelesen. Also, bin stolz auf mich. We will silence the heretics. Und by the way, das ist ein fucking Arceus jetzt. Ich weiß nicht, ob Ditto wirklich so funktioniert. Let's judgment rain down upon the... Oh, ich muss auch dagegen kämpfen. Gut, dass ich gespeichert habe, tatsächlich. Oh ja, Level 65. Gut, Thunder Wave. Ach, das ist schön. Der Full Healed. Das ist so einer. Das ist so einer. Okay, Marvin fainted. Kein Problem. Wir haben einen High Jump Kick, der niemals missen wird. Und wenn wir in der Geschichte 1 gelernt haben. Ich bin ja One Piece Fan. Als Ruffy Gott Enel erledigt hat, hat er auch mal zugetreten. Ne? Und das wird jetzt Bugs auch tun. Und er hat schon wieder einen Full Heal. Ich hasse ihn. Aber wenn Marvin schneller war, dann ist es Bugs auf jeden Fall, oder? Ja, easy. The foe Arceus fainted. Hydro Pump? Nee, lass mal die Finger von. Though defies me, though defies the Lord. As but as false idol, I cannot hope to mimic the true Lord's power. Is that all then? Wait, so if that was Ditto, then where is the real Gardevoir? Where, indeed? It looks like it's my move now. Gardevoir, teleport now. Ta-da! So, that's the real Gardevoir. At your service, miss me? Dearly. But we're not done yet. Gardevoir, hypnosis. Yes, master. Good night. Also, was ist so ein Kussgeräusch? It's a one-hit KO. Ich mag's Gardevoir. Krieg ich das von dem? Indeed. That about makes this case closed. Oh, it's a police officer. Well, take this one back down to the station. He has some time to do. Wait, I don't get it. If you could have just had Gardevoir teleport at any time, why bother coming all the way down here? I hadn't said before. Simply because Luna asked me to. Und das ist ein netter Kerl. Das ist nett. Das ist noch ein richtiger Gentleman, der fragt dich warum, der macht einfach. Yep, I could escape at any time. But, oh, my darling master, save me. Don't I make complaining damsel in distress? This Gardevoir is certainly more lively. Oh yeah, you were all, I will protect you and stuff. You're a cutie. But I would never leave my master. He's perfect as is. Well, I'm relieved. As I asked in the first place, why should I be concerned when the opposing king places himself in check? I'll try to strike at me by using Gardevoir, but it was his mistake in underestimating her. Please hold your applause for me until we're back in the comfort of home. Oh, that note, I think it's about time we picked ourselves up out of here. Shall we all leave together? Ja, Freunde, wir gehen zusammen. It should be just a quick teleport out. Something about this place makes teleports so muddy. I don't think I can get us all the way, but I can at least take us out of this old cave. Better than hiking, perhaps. Let us be off. Oh, jetzt ist doch eine Leiter. Toll. Everybody do that. Blah, yeah. Ah, it's good to be above ground again. I feel like I was done there for ages. Fresh air come to me. Ein Reborn, ne? Fresh air. Say, does anybody notice anything strange? The Grand Gate, it opened? Halt tatsächlich, ne? What? But it's been sealed for years. Why would it suddenly open now? I'ma go check it out. Indeed, this is most curious. Ich spreche einfach nochmal. What? What is this? So the stairway kinda got a little roughed up by T-Media. No, I mean, there. I don't, Are you quite alright? I'm confused. Where are we? Reborn City? This is the North Obsidian World. Haven't you been here before? This isn't a city. This isn't Reborn. Ist Adrian vielleicht so auf den Kopf gefallen, als sie da runtergefallen ist irgendwie, oder? I thought that was... Where's the center? Where are the cabins and the port and the lake? It's brown? Entschuldigung. You must be new here. I'm not. I lived in Reborn City my whole life. But not... This isn't the Reborn City that I know. This place is disgusting. Nothing like the quiet city I grew up in. I think someone's gone a little Looney Tunes. On the contrary, I have a somewhat different theory. Adrian, the last time you saw the city, the lake was more properly colored. Is that right? Yes, it was perfect, brilliant blue. That's why we named it Azarine. Tell me what else you remember. Let's see, I used to be very lush. There were trees all over the place. This waterfall, the Celestine Cascade, poured down into a river that ran through the city. At the corner of the lake, there's a beautiful little port and my gym. My gym? What? Ich weiß, wo eine kaputte Arena ist. War das ihre? What about my gym? I've got to go there. I believe it would not be best to leave Xem alone right now. Habe ich irgendwas verpasst? Xi said that Xer gym was at a port. Ach, dieses genderless Pronomen, glaube ich, ne? Wait, Xi's a gym leader? Habe ich das irgendwie überlesen? Tut mir leid, wenn. Tut mir echt leid. Aha, you finally figured it out? Of course, I knew all along. There was a stand-in for a time, but, well, it seems Xi'll be taking Xer position back now. Entschuldigung, wenn ich das falsch lese, aber das habe ich noch nie gelesen, so in dem Sinne. Then Xi must mean that Coral War Gym. Indeed, let's go. Ja, ich weiß, wo die Gym ist. By the way, die Quest ganz am Anfang, die erste Quest, die wir gestartet haben, quasi mit dem geklauten Pokémon, die geht hier weiter, wenn man mit diesem Typ hier redet. Der macht dann einen Pokémon-Kampf gegen einen. Habe ich so erfahren, aber wie es da weitergeht, weiß ich nicht. Ja, dann suchen wir Xi mal, ne? Überall Items. Sieht man mal, was ich vergessen habe. Ich bin so ein Dulli. Ich bin so ein Dulli. Wie kann ich diese lieblichen Items liegen lassen? Jetzt kommt es halt vor, als ob wir schon lange nicht mehr hier waren, aber ich bin tatsächlich zwischen den Aufnahmen ganz oft in Reborn. Was ist denn das? Yes, I can find my mom ever since the plants separated us. Achso, ich habe gedacht, das ist neu, Entschuldigung. Oh, da ist noch was. Repel. Hier, ne? Ich rede mal mit Adrian direkt. This is a joke, right? No, too elaborate to be a joke. Ach, ja, Entschuldigung, auch wenn jetzt Adrian genderless wirken soll oder ist, Entschuldigung. Ich will hier niemanden beleidigen. Ich lese jetzt trotzdem einfach mal weiblich vor, einfach weil die Silhouette für mich weiblich erscheint. Keine Beleidigung, wenn da irgendjemand von diesem genderless Hype quasi mit drin ist. Was heißt Hype? Halt von dieser Lebenseinstellung. Möchte ich keinen beleidigen, aber ich lese jetzt quasi trotzdem irgendwie mehr weiblich hervor. No, elaborate to be a joke. I must be dreaming. Were it is but a dream, it would be all the easier. Alas, it is not. I feel sick. Still your nerves for a moment and answer me this. This building has been this way for a long time yet. You are in the shock? How is this? When I left this morning, it was perfectly fine. Warte mal, sie hat heute Morgen das System verlassen. Ey, da muss definitiv was sein. Die muss sich den Kopf irgendwie angehauen haben. None of this whole city, it's wrong. As I thought. Then allow me to tell you what I know about this gym. When the city was repopulated after the blackouts and earthquakes, several buildings were designated to remain untouched. In general, these were historical significant facilities that their legacy might be preserved. This gym was one such building. Blackouts, earthquakes? This is all unheard of to you, yes? I'm really confused. Understandably. Then allow me to clarify another thing. A moment ago you said this morning, habe ich mir auch gedacht, that this gym was normal to you. Earlier you said you arrived at the ruin around an hour before us. Do I recall correctly? Yes, but I'm afraid I hardly follow. To put it simply, based on your description of this city and your memory of what's happened, I believe there's only one conclusion that can be reached. You've been frozen in time. Okay, der geht jetzt noch weiter raus wie ich, aber okay. Ich hätte jetzt eigentlich gedacht, jetzt hier den Kopf angehauen. Irgendwie. Hat er jetzt ewig da unten überlebt? Keine Ahnung. Vielleicht hat sie sich einen Underground-Tunnel, eine Minecraft-Base gebaut und vielleicht hole ich weiter aus, Entschuldigung. You've been frozen in time. I've what? When you fall down into the ruin, as you said, how did you get there? I was checking something out in the mechanical hall behind the grand gates. Someone reported they had seen some kind of light shining through the floor, so I dismantled part of it and crawled down there. But when I lost my footing, I fell underground. Following a natural tunnel, I eventually come to that place. When you say you were in the grand gates, does that mean you accessed them as normal from the grand stairway? Yes, why? Then that confirms it. The gates have been inoperational for years. More than a decade ago, they suddenly ceased function. I don't remember anything like that. Of course not. You were inside the ruin that entire time. If we're able to believe that Elle told us about that being the site of Arceus' birth there, is not telling what kind of energy afflicts that place. It is possible the energy of the meteor concealed inside the ruin warped the flow of time, and the gates function with it. Ich bin kein Physiker, ich weiß nicht, ob das möglich ist. Then shouldn't you all have been stuck with me too? A valid concern, however, we had something you did not. The keys. The ruby ring and amethyst pendant. Perhaps the presence and the energy the bear connected to the ruin was enough to unlock you from the spell of frozen time. So I was underground for who knows how long, and I had no idea? To me it just seemed like an hour. That's a bad feeling. What are you going to do now? Well, I can't just leave this place like this. You're gonna try and fix your gym? You've got your work cut out for you? No. Not the gym, I mean the whole city. You intend to fix the whole city? I intended to do what I can. This is wrong, this is not Reborn, but if someone like me can do something, anything to bring it just a little bit closer to the way it should be, then that's worth doing. Is there someone in charge that I can speak to? Well, AIM, die hat einen YouTube-Kanal, solltet ihr bitte mal vorbeischauen. Ich glaube, Amethyst Little, ich habe letztes Mal nachgeguckt. AIM is usually around the Grand Hall at the city center. I can't imagine that's moved far. You have my thanks for getting me out of there too, if that is indeed what happened. Good luck fixing the whole city. Maybe you will want to stop time again to do that. Maybe so. Wouldn't that be nice? I'll see you all around, perhaps in a slightly brighter future. Ja, kann ja ein paar Blumen pflanzen oder streichen. Well, that turned out to be an ordeal. Yep, and this'll make a nice, juicy news story too. Before that got over, I'll be needing you. These two still have gym battles to do, after all. Oh, well, if that's how it is, we'll be waiting back at the castle. Indeed, I will see you shortly. Hey, Sunny, do you want to walk with us back to the castle right away? Ja. Alright. Alrighty, let's all go together. Und dann sind wir zurück. Ich weiß immer noch nicht, was der jetzt für ein Team hat. Ich habe einen Umbreon gesehen, aber der hat ja einen Gardevoir. Jetzt hat er schon wieder einen neuen Hut auf. Gardevoir, you're back! But of course, my dear. Oh, how I've missed you. Now don't you go off disappearing like that again, please. Pish push. That's a girl without a little excitement in her life, hmm? Besides, I had my galate and shining armor come all the way down to rescue me. Das ist eine schöne Bezeichnung. There was hardly much rescuing involved, but indeed, the perceived crisis have been averted. Oh, Master, you are so wonderful. I am pleased to be in service to you. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I am but a humble galate. Speaking of which, why do you keep changing to all these silly hats? You wound me. There's nothing silly about them. But to answer your question, why not? Oh, it's der Hutmacher. I simply choose the right hat for the right job. Isn't that sensible? Ja, ich meine, wenn drauf Wert legt, warum nicht? Ich gönn's ne. I'm afraid the peasantry knows nothing of my master's divine taste in fashion. I find them most amusing, don't you think so? Yes, well, speaking of non sequitur transition, I have somebody to introduce to you all. If you would be so kind as to step aside, Sonny. Please enter. That's... Everybody would like you to meet the estate's newest butler, Elias. Er geht... Ich meine, da steht jetzt Elias, das ist L. So blöd bin ich mal ich. I'm pleased to serve. Spricht jetzt immer noch wie ein Heiliger. I'm pleased to serve. Do let me know if there's anything I may do to make your stay with us more comfortable. Why? Ah, dear Luna, you look as if you've seen a ghost. It's not a ghost she's seen, it's her father. I'm confused by your words, Master. Is my father and none other? Indeed, it is a strange thing to accuse our new attendant of Elias Dutel. Is this girl your daughter? She's not. And as she claims me to be her parent, I believe that this issue can be laid to rest. I wish to leave. I beg your pardon. Luna, darling, come back. Oh dear. Have I offended? Through no fault of your own, surely. Pay it no mind. I understand that you have procured a certain rare object. Will you please give it to me? Yes, my lord. I believe this is the object to which you refer. Alice handed over the amethyst pendant. Then will be all dismissed. Understood, my lord. That's Anna's pendant, Al. Took it before. Yes, you did say something to that effect. I then meant to ask you, Sonny, exactly how did you come by this object? Of course, I should know better than to ask such a question to a player character. With no dialogue. So perhaps your friend will tell me. Wait, what did you just say? Will you tell me where this came from? It belongs to a friend of ours, and she'll be wanting that bag, you know. Such a precious thing to lose. Believe me, none could understand better than I. But in understanding, it is with all my greatest sympathy that I will refuse to return it to you. For just this once, I will implore you to acquiesce to me on faith alone. I will keep this object, and you will not find your trust abused. Now, on to lighter matters. I believe we have a gym battle to get underway, do we not? Sunny, you will find the doors to the challenge hall open. Best of luck to you. I'm beginning to doubt if siding with him was really the right thing to do. He acts so strange and just ran off with Anna's pendant like that. And the fact that Elias had it, doesn't that mean that he was... Also komm, das ist jetzt offensichtlich. Das ist weird. Ja, ist es. Jetzt muss ich mal davon ausgehen. Ich brauche einen Amy Pewter irgendwo. Oh mein Gott. Wer das hier Schach spielt? Oh, ich weiß, wie Schach funktioniert. Ich bin aber nicht wirklich gut drin. We are here, live at the Van Castle Gym with the challenger Sunny endeavoring to earn their 8th official Reborn League badge. Will they fly or will they fall? We'll find out soon, but the gym battles alone is not the only try that day awaits your eager hero. Master, would you do the honors? Naturally, allow me to explain. As you may have heard, Master is a world-renowned master of chess. Was I not going to do the honor? Sorry, Master, the floor is yours. And speaking of the floor, you will notice that it's arranged like a chessboard. Now, of course, it would all too unfair for me to ask you to face off against me in such a game. Fear not, I will not be such unscrupulous. Here instead is your task. Obeying the normal rules of each chess piece, arrange your piece in such a way that I am placed in checkmate. There are also new restrictions on each of us. I may not move my pieces. However, you may not capture them. All pieces still are considered to attack their normal territory. In other words, you have an infinite number of turns to find the solution of checkmate with my piece locked into their present position. When you think you have found a solution, please access the door below me to check. Finally, if you have any questions regarding the normal rules of pieces or play, my butler will address them in the room on the left. Best of luck to you. Bruder. Sunny. Ah, you're challenging Radimus. Radimus is a doubles leader. Whose strategy focus around Trick Room. His team is bulky and hits hard, and if he sets up, then it's going to be rough going. But if you can stop him from using Trick Room, then he might as well be a sitting duck. Keep in mind that the order your party is in can also affect battles in his arena. Your last Pokemon will always be a queen, and your leads will always be pawns. The rest depend on their stats, so plan carefully about who you want to take which role, since each of one gets different effects. Remember, knights are the best pieces to deal with a rough queen. Good luck. Okay, wir gehen nochmal in den Nebenraum. Psychic Memory. Hier können wir anschauen, was die Schachstückchen machen, aber das weiß ich tatsächlich. Okay, und meinen Pokémon werden Rollen tatsächlich zugeteilt. Oh. Leute, nehme ich mal jetzt nichts vorweg. Ich glaube, ich werde hier, wir sind bei 38 Minuten. Das wird ein Schachrätsel. Und man muss Reborn nicht gespielt haben, um in ganz vielen Threads davon zu lesen. Ich habe mich ja vorher mal über das Spiel informiert, bevor ich es vor einem Jahr runtergeladen habe. Und ja, ich habe ganz viel Schreckliches über diese Schachrätsel gehört. Jetzt muss ich sagen, ich habe schon mal Schach gespielt in meiner Schulzeit und tatsächlich irgendwann auch mal eine Zeit lang online. Semi-gut, sage ich. Semi-gut. Ich glaube, ich habe 20 Matches gemacht, 4 gewonnen. Ist aber auch egal. Ich habe schon immer ein Problem gehabt mit gestellten Schachboards. Also ich nehme an, dass das jetzt Stück für Stück schwerer wird. Ich werde das proben und ich werde zum nächsten Part gleich an den Anfang dann quasi ransetzen, damit wir hier nicht stuck für alle Zeit sind. Weil es wird ein langes Unterfangen. Da bin ich mir sicher. Gut, Leute. Heute wieder mal eine Menge Storytelling. Ich glaube, wir haben gegen ein einzelnes Pokémon gekämpft und das war's. Aber, liebe Freunde, ich bedanke mich wie immer für eure Aufmerksamkeit, fürs Zusehen. Ich werde jetzt hier noch ein bisschen rumbasteln. Ich wünsche euch einen schönen Abend und hoffentlich bis bald dann. Macht's gut und ciao.